Sixers Nation, lock in right now. Major League Baseball just got rocked. Tony Clark stepped down as the MLBPA Executive Director, throwing the union into uncertainty with the next CBA battle on the horizon. And on top of that, ESPN is out of Sunday Night Baseball. That's right, no more Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN. A 30-year broadcast era just ended. The media landscape is shifting in real time. Meanwhile, in Milano Cortina this afternoon, our time, Eastern time, the USA women's hockey team has just captured Olympic gold, beating Canada in overtime and reaching and reclaiming the top spot in the world. And on the men's side, USA and Canada are on a collision course. Hockey's greatest rivalry is alive on the Olympic stage. This is power. This is pressure. Yo, you're watching Sports Chasers, the real sports fans headquarters. Let's chase. Let's get to it. Let's do it.
This is Sports Chasers, where real fans get real sports talk. No hot takes, no narratives, just objective perspective, honest debate, and everything happening across the sports landscape. Now, let's join the chase.
Hey, good evening, everybody. What's happening, everybody? It's another edition of the Sports Chasers coming to you live and direct here on a Thursday night, man. We appreciate you for those that is locking in with us tonight. We appreciate, man. For those that are watching, man, make sure you like, click, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the bells for all the notification. And those that are listening to under the sound of my voice, do this for me. Give us that 1, that 2, that 3, that 4, 5. 5-star review, 5-star review. That helps us with the algorithm. Love us or hate us. Let us know how we're doing, as you so eloquently do every week. We appreciate that on all platforms, whether it be Twitter, X, Facebook, you name it, you do it, Instagram, YouTube. Thank you so much, man. Let's meet the crew. D-Dubs, what's up, man? How are you tonight, sir?
What up? It's good, man. Sports Chasers, what's good, man? Thursday night. Feel like we've been off for a little bit.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Welcome back. Yeah, back to one a week.
I definitely needed a break because I definitely did not watch none of that. But we'll talk about it.
He didn't watch none of that. The DA, what's up, brother? How are you tonight, sir? SDA tries to get his little green screen going there. DA, can you hear us? He can't hear us. DA, we live, and can you hear us? No, he can't hear us. Okay, well, as DA tries to get his stuff together, man. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on around in the sports spectrum and the sports world this week, man. And the NBA had their All-Star game. You know what? Let me start off a little light, man. Let me start with some championship stuff here, man. Championship stuff. As we go through the where I want to start here. Oh, there you go. I got it right here. And this is from Front Office Sports. And this happened over the weekend. Today, we're talking about incredible intersections of sports history. And with one of the greatest champions in basketball extends his legacy into motorsports, achieving a monumental milestone that shows why competitive excellence transcends sports. Michael Jordan and NASCAR team 23X raced and won the Daytona 500 for the first time in its history. Tyler Reddick drove the winning car, taking the lead on a final lap amid chaos and crashes to secure the victory. It marked a historic moment for Jordan, adding a Daytona 500 triumph to his legacy of championship success. The win shortly before Jordan's 63rd birthday and on the same day as the NBA All-Star Game. Bubba Wallace led much of the race for the 23X but finished 10th, while co-owner Denny Hamlin competed in the race for another team. The victory follows the resolution of an antitrust lawsuit Jordan's team had with NASCAR, a dispute that reshaped how teams earn guaranteed spots and revenue rights. D-Dubs, your thoughts on this? Well, I'll give my thoughts on this first. I thought it was very ironic and iconic, so to speak, how Jordan didn't drive, of course, but he's the owner of the team, and they won it on All-Star Game Day and weekend. And at 63, how he still has the competitive juices and how he has the competitive fire to do all it has to do to still go out and win. Shout out to all those that's in the comments that's watching us and to those that are listening on the sound of my voice. D-Dubs, your thoughts?
Yo, man, it was good, man. Yo, you could see it in his face how excited he was. You see the emotions that he had the other night when when him and his team won. Yeah, he's not like, the driver per se, but he's part of the team. So
He's on the team, correct.
owner. So so I mean, yo, it was just good to see him, I'm sure that he's been wanting to win this thing for quite some time since he's been a part of the race team. So, shout outs to what's the name of the group? I know it's X something, blah blah blah.
23X,
Yeah,
23X.
23X. Yeah.
XL or X1, excuse me. Forgive me. I believe it's 23X.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
But shout outs to the team. I know that's been that's definitely a big win for him, and I'm sure he's enjoying it. Again, like I said, you see the emotion in his face, and as he was talking, yeah, man, respect, man. That's all you could do is salute, and he keeps on doing it, pushing for excellence, man. That's what you want. He wants to compete, and he's been competing. And finally, it has definitely paid off now. So,
Yep.
Shout out to MJ.
Hey, man, any motorsports people at NASCAR, anybody, if you like motorsport, if you into it and you that aficionado, you that subject matter expert, holler at us here, man. So
Yeah,
you give
we
it
definitely know somebody to talk to about that.
absolutely, man. I'm not. I mean, I know I lived in Charlotte for a minute, and I've been to a couple of NASCAR races. It's crazy to go to Charlotte Motor Speedway and see those cars running 200 plus miles an hour, man, and to see the wrecks and stuff like that, man. I know things have changed. I know they've had some decline in viewership or whatever, man. But hey, it's an exciting sport to see if you're into it. Like I said, Michael Jordan, the 23XI racing team, they wanted Tyler Reddick's performance. They said Reddick capitalized on late race chaos, only leading the final lap, which underscores NASCAR's unpredictability and competitive depth. As we talk about that, how Jordan's competitive DNA and leadership helped propel 23XI to the moment, linking NBA greatness to motorsports achievement. And those that don't know, Joe Gibbs, the former Washington Redskins coach, he was into NASCAR. I don't have it offhand what team that he was with, but he was fairly successful in his own right too when he left coaching. So, these intersections of basketball and sports collide, and also when Joe Gibbs was when he retired as a coach with the Redskins and became one of the owners, I believe, of one of the teams in NASCAR, and they were successful, man. So shout out to them, man. Did we have the DA back, man? DA back?
No, he dropped off, and I was waiting for him to come back in. So
okay. Gotcha. Well, we'll see. Hopefully he'll come back on in and see what we got, man. Let me go to the real story here. The real story. Major League Baseball. Chasers Nation. Tonight we're breaking down a major leadership shakeup at Major League Baseball Players Union. A story with potential ramifications for labor relations, clubhouse dynamics, and the 2026 season itself. MLBPA leadership changes. Bruce Myers has been unanimously named interim executive director of the Major League Baseball Players Association following the sudden resignation of Tony Clark. Is that what I wanted? No, hold on. That was not what I wanted. Let me go to that. I'll go to that story right after this. Tony Clark. Resonates. Longtime MLBPA Executive Director Tony Clark abruptly resigned amid a scandal involving an inappropriate relationship with his sister-in-law, a woman he hired to work with the union. And then there's an internal and federal investigation. Report says an internal probe connecting to a U.S. attorney investigation into financial improprieties and nepotism, uncovering incriminating communications. Leadership crisis at a critical time. Tony Clark's departure comes right before a crucial collective bargaining agreement, the CBA negotiations, where topics like potential salary cap and major league major labor disputes loom large. Bruce Myers' role raises eyebrows. Although lead negotiator Bruce Myers may step up. It's going back to my other article here. And this article, this is from Sports Illustrated here. Let me get it right. Credit to who's my man here. This is from Miss Stephanie Epstein. And union solidarity in question. The timing and nature of this scandal risk undermine player unity precisely when the union needs cohesion to counter owners pushing for structural changes. So Clark's resignation wasn't just about a personal mistake. It hit at the heart of credibility for the MLBPA right as one of the most consequential labor negotiations in decades approach. So with that said, go ahead, DA. D-Dubs, can we bring DA here?
Yeah, I think he's ready.
It wasn't,
There you go.
It's personal things,
Hey, whoa! You was talking, but nobody heard you. So
yeah,
first of all, announce to everybody who you are. It's just the DA. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Let's start over now.
Yeah, man.
This guy just comes right in.
Yeah. Chief money maker.
No.
Chief money maker in the piece. You know how we do.
Go ahead,
man. What's up, bro?
Tony Clark got into some stuff, but I don't think it impacts that union. That union just seems to be so strong that anything can happen. And one doesn't really have anything to do with the other, to be totally honest with you. He quit because it was an embarrassing situation, and I don't think the union itself is going to, put up with that type of behavior, right, wrong, or indifferent at this point, right? Because it's all alleged. But they just didn't want any interference into what they're doing, right? And it's really important. So I don't think that they were like they were scared of it or they thought something was going to happen. It was just a situation where it's like, yo, listen, my man, you've done a great job. You've I don't know if he even held it together. I think they kind of hold it together themselves. But, at the end of the day, it's like, yo, listen, man, you go handle your personal business and thank you, shake the hand and bye. I don't even know who's taking over for him, but I don't know if it even matters.
I got you. I got you on that one. There's a gentleman here, and his name is MLB Leadership Change. So Bruce Meyer has been unanimously named interim executive director of the Major League Baseball Players Association following the sudden resignation of Tony Clark. Reason for Clark's resignation: Clark stepped down after an internal investigation uncovered inappropriate message involving his sister-in-law who worked for the union. Meyer's background: Meyer joined the MLBPA staff in 2018, helped lead the 2021-2022 CBA negotiation, and has been a deputy director prior to his appointment. Deputy director named Matt Nussbaum has been elevated to the interim deputy executive director alongside Meyer's promotion. The leadership comes as MLBPA and the owners approach the final year of a current collective bargaining agreement with salary cap and lockout risks are rising. Myers is personal distress over recent events, but framed the change as what players determined was necessary at this moment. The change occurs just ahead of spring training and looming contention labor's negotiation, potentially impacting how the union communicates and bargains.
I don't think it matters. It's a year away.
I'm about to step into. I'm with you, D. I don't think this matters one way or the other. As you say, it's embarrassing, so to speak, for Tony Clark. He's got to handle that. He's got to do that. As long as, you know what I'm saying. But the unions itself, we have said on the show, and we got 2 union people right here on this platform right now. And the other guy will agree with me. The Major League Baseball's Players Association is the strongest union on the planet. If they say they don't want something, so I believe there's going to be a work action. Stop it.
Yeah, that's going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, and remember, guys, this is a year away. Right? It really don't happen until next year. So anything could be, there's going to be a lot of things that happen between now and then. But the one thing that's not going to happen is there is not going to be a salary cap between now and then. So that being said, no BC ball next summer. So enjoy it while you got it.
You think they're going to just? You think this is going to be a 1994 type of deal?
I don't know, man. I don't. Well, listen. If there's a cap, it would be a soft cap. Just like everything else has been in baseball. You know, how we think pitchers come. I mean, I always joke for years, like end of the season, out of nowhere, 3 left-handers pop up with the St. Louis Cardinals. You're like, what? Where do these guys? Listen, man, there's always moves made that you don't really, never really understand. You know, and it's like, wow, they got a pitcher out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a soft cap. I think there should be. I think the owners should agree to having a floor, a spending floor. I don't think that hurts anybody because I don't think it digs into their billions for the owners. If you say, "Yo, listen, man, you gotta spend, you know, $70 million, man. You know, you got to on salaries." That's not gonna hurt. That's not hurting any of these dudes, man. I don't even think it's gonna bite into any of the TV contracts. So I you know, it could be $100 million. That's why I see it. That's where I see it being you know what? If I'm being honest, I'm saying 250, but I don't think they'll do 250. But I don't think that's a bad place to start for a bottom. But yeah, you can start negotiations at 100. You know, but I don't see that hurting. You know, these owners. You know, I don't see it. If they're willing to give a dude $700 million or $800 million, just him, man, shoot. The Dodgers would not. They couldn't. You laugh at them, right? If the Dodgers, Kev, if you ask the Dodgers for, listen, man, we need y'all to spend at least $200 million. They let you. I wish it was $200 million, right? Hey, it's not gonna hurt them, man. It's not gonna hurt.
But here's the thing with the Dodgers. The Dodgers are willing to pay.
Yeah. I'm just using the team that spends like so. Right. That $200 million floor is not going to happen. It's not going to hurt them because they spend anyway, right? And then the Pirates couldn't complain because the money that the Dodgers make gets divided equally amongst all the teams.
So
at least a piece of it. So I'm like, come on, man. The math will be mathing. And $100 million is not a bad number to go. I mean, to start at. But I would try to get to $250, $300 million, man.
The Dodgers spent $169 million last year in luxury taxes.
So there you go.
These teams can spend $200 million.
I would take the luxury tax number and divide it by the teams and get the mean, the average of that.
Right.
And that's where we start at. That's all. It's just math. I don't think it's that.
As the starting point where the team should spend that.
Yeah.
Can't
go below that.
Listen, man, we was way ahead of the story, and then just now it's now starting to come out with all this stuff. I mean, I'm not too sure with you know, Tony Clark. Y'all told me nepotism was okay, right? Then y'all tell me it.
I guess it depends on who it is.
Okay. So this is where
Okay. So
now? I'm still trying to figure what's the inappropriate. I still haven't seen that in what it says this inappropriate relationship.
I can't even get it out. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I really don't understand what's the problem. But you know, abuse of power, nepotism, force. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. The real problem is the money. Like I said to you when you sent me that article earlier, it just sounds like it's a whole all to do about money. So, you know, I can't see them doing no work stoppage, man. Because I mean they can, but I don't see it. I mean these guys are making a lot of money.
So you think they'll come to some kind of agreement?
Yeah, man. I mean,
well, like I said, we're a year away. We're a year away. This year's going to start. There's nothing going to happen with this year. But after this year, you know.
I expect them to negotiate in good faith and, you know, trying to get, you know, they want to continue to have baseball in a good spot. Matter of fact, this has been the last 2 or 3 years has been the best for baseball. And I think they want to continue, you know, see it grow. So, why?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up.
Yeah, I'm sure there are some things that can be bargained with the players, MLBPA, rather. Sorry, excuse me. that they'll be willing to kind of bargain with. But I'm telling you, when they're not, it's a non-starter. It's a salary cap.
That salary cap ain't happening, man. They try, baseball. No, what I heard either Tony or Mike. It's like, well, basketball players make good money and they got it. Yeah, I don't care what they do in the LEs. That's not happening for MLB.
Yep. I don't know if you heard Chris Bassett. Chris Bassett said this. The salary cap doesn't fix anything. Bassett 36 said Wednesday, according to the Baltimore Banner. If you look at every major sport that has a salary cap, he says this: we have the best parity. The salary cap is not the issue. Having suppressed salaries across the league so owners can make more money is not the answer. MLB owners are expected to push for a salary cap no matter what it takes when the current CBA expires. And this is from the New York Post, and this is Chris Bassett, plays for the Baltimore Orioles. He said that on yesterday.
What do they want though? Like we haven't heard yet. I haven't, and I've read.
That's what we're doing.
I have not heard a number from the owners yet where they came out and said, well, hey, look, salary cap of give us a number. At least, we're not in the union, so maybe they've got the number floated, but I haven't heard a number that made any sense. Not yet.
Right.
Not that I'd be willing to negotiate with. And that's as a mid-level player. So, because baseball is a game where, and this is where things get crazy. Like, you'll have a guy that'll toil around and be an average player for a little while in his career. Switch a few things, change one or two things, especially on the pitching side. And the next thing you know, he's Cy Young. And it happens all the time. National League to American League, moves your foot back in the box. You get another hitting coach, you get another pitching coach. Dudes' careers shoot from they're 5 years in, and then things get crazy for 5-6 years, So it's not like, there are a lot of dudes now that are stars that weren't superstars when they first got to the league. So what happens if Mookie Betts doesn't leave, if they don't decide to give JD the money in Boston, and Mookie Betts is left toiling there? Yeah, he's a great player, but he's sure enough wasn't what he was with the Dodgers, or is with the Dodgers per se. Different place, star power. So star power, more money. He was a great player in Boston. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, you get out to LA, and now it's a bigger market, and now Mookie's a bigger star.
Yeah,
facts.
Well,
go ahead.
Getting back to that. The conflict that's going on, and said the salary cap is a non-starter. This has been in place for 50 years. 50 years of they're not giving that up, and that's it. Look at the numbers. 50 years. No, we are not about to go backwards. No.
Gotcha. I mean, it's just what it is when it comes to that, and they're not moving off of that. That's one thing for sure. They're not moving off of it. They're not moving off of it, and
no way, no how. No.
Let me go to the next and we're heavy on baseball tonight. We'll be heavy on baseball on Saturday morning as well. We'll let you know but we're gonna be talking baseball with our resident baseball aficionado, Mr. Alvin Clausen himself. So he'll be on Saturday morning breaking it down, man. And Al will tell some of you folks, he said, yo, your team don't spend enough, man. That's your problem. They don't want to spend. He told us about a month ago. Some people got to settle. What do you mean? What do you mean? No, your team needs to spend the money.
Oh.
Hence the word floor, right? That's all, man. Let me go to the worldwide leader in sports. This is from Front Office Sports. Big change in the sports TV landscape. ESPN is replacing one of baseball's most iconic primetime slots and this is just hot off the presses. Sunday Night Baseball with an entire primetime franchise dedicated, will be replaced by women's sports on Sunday night. After 36 years on the network, Sunday Night Baseball won't return in 2026, opening a primetime programming gap on Sunday nights. So now we will have the new franchise, the Women's Sports Sundays. ESPN is launching a brand new weekly primetime series called Women's Sports Sundays, set to debut summer of 2026. What it will include: live WNBA games, live National Women's Soccer League games. I don't know about that first one there. Studio and storytelling content from the competition. The franchise will run 9 weeks with around 12 games, filling the void left by baseball on Sunday nights.
They'll be looking somewhere else to fill the, because I guarantee you that they'll be either trying to get MLB back or try to get in, but they're going to have to wait because that contract is, what is it, a 3-year deal?
Correct.
3-year meter? Yeah, so good luck, ESPN, because I don't think that's going to do it for you. Y'all going to be, if Sunday night is a hot, ratings
it's not going to work.
Yeah, it's not. I'm just saying.
Golly, gee, man. Look, man, I'm not really fitting to talk about this right here because I don't want to have the women of the world jumping down my throat, man. But
pause.
Yeah, pause. Women can. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
women, but I'm saying, like, what? If women don't go to the games, what makes you think they're going to watch you on TV?
It's common sense, D. I mean,
that's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to.
You're talking too much sense.
It's not like I won't watch. It's not like if there's something on there that I find, I want to see it looks good. Yeah, I'm going to watch it. But the reality is, if you're pushing a whole station around this, I often ask myself why. Like why? Right? You don't have a whole segment, for short athletes. You don't have one for a whole segment for these athletes or even these sports. You put them on the Ocho kickball.
They say the Ocho.
What I'm saying is that women's basketball is dope. I think, especially at the college games, a lot more exciting. People know the players, and it works.
The college market is really good.
It works.
Yeah, now, for whatever reason that market is good. But
if you're thinking that, if you're thinking that because you get on here and you tell us that there is a women's pro soccer league, that everybody's going to flock to it, I hope they do. But they haven't thus far, and the league has been here. Okay, so that's all I'm saying. This is not new. Like, they're not breaking the new women's this bop league. They're not. These leagues are already here. And most of them already are on ESPN somehow, some way. My point is that you're trying to take up these springtime numbers using the WNBA and the Women's Soccer League, which at this point don't have a rousing market of people going to games today. So I'm just wondering, what are you going to do, or what is ESPN doing to make people want to go or watch? Excuse me, or spend their dimes and whatever dough to watch ESPN to see them. Maybe they don't want to go to the games and they will watch on TV, and that's what I hope. Like I never saying I don't want women's sports to do well, because I do. I'm just saying I don't see it because women don't like women playing sports. Not by and large, they don't.
Hey, put it in the comments.
Yeah, put it in the comment section. No, don't put it in the comments. Go ask your wife.
No, we need to put them in. Put it.
I was saying, but go ask your wife. Do both. Go ask your wife, your girlfriend, your baby mother, all three of your baby mothers. If they go to a game.
It's expensive.
That's expensive. If that's something that you're willing to do.
Right.
Take your dollars and go to a women's soccer game, a women's softball game. See, because I got a neighbor daughter play high school softball, and they're good. And I go when I can. Hey, it's all good.
Hey, I got another question for y'all. I mean, being that this deal is happening, Kevin, how do y'all feel about as far as because it's a ESPN, NBC, Peacock, and Netflix. Not ESPN, but Netflix, NBC, Peacock. That's the deal, right? That's the deal that's going down. NBC, Universal, and Netflix. So Netflix is supposed to get the All-Star game.
What All-Star game?
They'll get the Netflix has acquired exclusive rights to opening night, starting with the Yankees and Giants on March 25th, 2026.
Okay, baseball. Okay,
baseball, yeah. And they will be the home of the Home Run Derby and Field of Dreams game. So they'll get the Field of Dreams game that they play during the summertime and the Home Run Derby. So that's what Netflix is getting. Okay. It's I mean, are you getting tired of going to this place, that place, that place?
So that's just the world we live in.
It's just what it is.
That's just the world we live in. But I do think it's a good rock for Netflix. If that's all they got, shoot. Yeah, because the Home Run Derby is good money every time out.
Yeah.
That's been, the Home Run Derby.
Out of all the All-Star games, I think MLB got it.
They got it wrapped tight. I mean, now they keep, messing with the schedule and having, Yankees and Mets playing in the same uniforms. Yeah, and it starts to not mean anything. Then but what the MLB has to be mindful of is that there used to be a difference. I'm getting past the racial stuff, but there used to be a difference between the National League and the American League. And the way they played, and a whole bunch of things.
Well, you think that went away once they added?
Once we got too much interleague play,
right?
Yeah, it started to turn into one thing, and I think that's going to hurt them.
Because they said the casual fans was wanted to see,
they didn't know what the hell they wanted to see. That's the problem. They didn't know what they wanted to see.
But this is the problem with all the leagues, because they keep on catering to the casual fans instead of catering to
the diehards like us.
Right.
Yeah, but we didn't want to see the Yankees and Mets play each other all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
That wasn't a big thing for us.
It was cool that one time out the year. Okay.
Yeah, cool. One series, man. It's fine.
One series. That's it.
1 year it's in Brooklyn. Queens. 1 year it's in the Bronx.
Right.
Beautiful. I don't need you on the Mickey Ficky schedule. Mm-hmm. I don't need the Mets on the Mickey Ficky schedule. So we got like 4 series with the Mets.
Well, sir, that's about to end because they're about to combine both of them here in a couple of years.
Yeah.
And the time, and hold that thought, Kevin. The time that when Barry Bonds was tearing the cover off the ball, then they was mad because we don't get to see Barry because we're the Yankees and we don't get to see, what I'm saying?
Turn on the damn TV.
Stop.
I'm just telling you. I lived through the turn. I'm just telling you. I'm just saying
when Barry was
on back then. When Barry was turning,
when Barry was hitting the skin off the ball,
yes,
he was on TV every week, 3 times a week.
But I go to the Yankee game and
I don't go Yankee. Turn on TV. He's on the game of the week. Saturday. He's on the game of the week. Don't worry, he's there.
I remember hearing this, man. Like, and then what baseball do? Capitulate and went, and then all of a sudden
all in with interleague a couple.
This interleague went
much
they went super hard with the interleague steroids. Interleague on steroids.
Yeah, but like me and Kev always say, you got that nerd sitting in the marketing meeting in the corner with a dumbass idea, and everybody.
Hey, Jim. I just want to let you know. I think it'd be great if the Mets and Yankees play 14 times during the year.
Yeah.
You can play, have
people love it.
The interleague baseball number 6 train to the number 7 train. Hey.
Yeah.
Please stop.
It's the same thing with this global stuff. So we going global, trying to get another bag from the global until this starts declining and people start not not liking what's going on.
But let's understand that the truth, D, is that and I'll tie it back to the first story.
Mm-hmm.
If the Mets ain't no good and the Yankees are good, it's a bad series.
Right.
If the Yankees ain't no good and the Mets are good, it's a bad series.
Yes.
So get a floor, so at least every team is kind of good, and we'll figure it out. And then we let them play.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't put two teams together, right? Because not every team has a natural enemy.
Correct.
Because the Yankees are the enemy of not really, I would say Boston. Right? I would say me and Kev, Orioles
Baltimore.
days,
Yes.
Baltimore, Seattle back in the days, so because Seattle doesn't have a natural rival, right? There's not Seattle and Toronto. No.
But for whatever reason, that Yankee Seattle is a rivalry. The Yankees Dodgers
back in the days is a rivalry.
There's a rivalry. So yeah.
So it can't be the Yankees against every team.
Right.
This is what I'm saying. So at some point in time, you just may as well just say stop. Right? Because, everybody hates the Yankees. My doctor hates the Yankees.
Nah,
Cincinnati.
I think everybody hates the Dodgers now.
Yeah, but she's Cincinnati, so she.
I don't. I love a winner, boy.
Yeah, me too.
I love
LA.
we love it.
Yeah. I'm definitely on that. So.
Shout out to the Dodgers, yo, y'all spend the money. Y'all want a winning team. I'm with it.
Let me go on to the next one. This is from Outkick Sports for Bobby Burrick. He says this huge NBA rights deal. NBC is in a 1 year of an 11-year, $27 billion NBA media rights contract, paying about $2.5 billion per year for NBA games. Some financial concerns. Even NBC insiders have admitted the NBA deal is going to be a money loser in the near term, a financial burden, especially on Peacock's struggling streaming business. We just talked about that. NBC Universal reported that Peacock lost $552 million in Q4 of 2025. That's last quarter of 2025, up nearly 48% from the prior year, indicating serious financial pressure. The NFL says they're not happy. Media insiders report that NFL executives are irritated that NBC is paying more for the NBA rights than the Sunday Night Football.
Well, listen, man, the NBA thing is not going to go good for NBC. That's just point blank period there, right? Because of the way the NBA is, I guess, trying to. I don't know what the hell they're trying. So
the way they scammed us and said that Michael Jordan was going to be on.
That's part of it.
That's you're gonna start with the lies that NBA.
Yes, we're
NBC
gonna start with the
Peacock.
lies.
So when you start lying to folks, people start getting pissed off.
You
understand?
Mike will be courtside every game.
No, boy, it'd be a Michael. It won't be Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
So Michael Jenkins there last
Michael
week.
G. Jordan, Michael J. Jordan.
I seen Mike Simmons there last week.
Yeah. Michael S. Jordan. Yeah,
it's not Michael Jordan there. Shoot, so
it's not Jeffrey.
Yeah, not that guy. He's not there. He's asleep. He's 60-something years old. He's in his house sleep time.
So I can understand why the NFL is mad, because they've been in with NBC for quite some time, and then here you go.
Don't be mad, NFL.
Yeah,
Chris Collinsworth is killing you. People really don't like watching the Sunday night game because
that's the real
So
that's the truth. That's the real deal. Yeah,
and I like Chris personally. I just he just talks too much.
It's a little bit too much.
He's just a little too much with his. But
I don't know who's getting worse between him or Reggie Miller. I mean,
Oh no, Reggie last this. I mean, I didn't watch, but I've heard and I watched on Twitter. Oh, and it's like, dang, man.
Yo, he's a little bit. He's too much, man. I can't. It's like you're doing too much. You're trying too hard.
Clutching that check, boy.
Yeah.
He clutched in the.
Y'all want to tell me dancing for the man.
Well, hey, LeBron dunks and you gonna fall all over me?
Stop,
and I'll slap you and your God. You better get your big ass off of me.
I mean,
what's wrong with you?
a couple of dunks. Dude,
You a
you
grown
played in
man.
the game. You played in the game, and
You a
act like
grown man.
you never seen none of these dunks before, man. It's like, stop.
You are a grown man. Oh, he's 41. Well, you get older. If you're lucky, you get older. If you are lucky, you will get older.
God bless. Shout out to
God
all my older folks out here still doing it.
He got older. He's still playing at a good rate. I got no beef, but it ain't like, yo, it's the end of the world. Because in our world, winning matters. So you can play all you want.
Yeah.
You know, Jeff Ostertag played, didn't win. You know, Keith Van Horn played, didn't win.
Didn't win.
Yeah.
Do play and don't win. It's fine, man. It's fine. But let's not overdo it, right? Because my problem with the NBA, and it's crazy, is that the NBA, they got stars that they don't want. So, you know.
When you say that, what you mean?
They got Ant-Man. They don't want to push Ant-Man. They don't want to push Ant-Man.
Well, I don't think they don't want to push Ant-Man because you have the older guys still there.
I don't know. It's real fun. I mean, Ant-Man busted the older guy arse every time they play. So, I mean, that used to be the thing when we were young. You know, the young lion kills the old lion, and then you take his place.
But what happens is, this is what we used to see. We used to see the old lion gracefully bow out.
But this
or you can Chris Paul him out.
Yeah, well, yeah. Shout out to Chris Paul. He retired this past week, man. Shout out, Chris Paul. Out.
Hey,
I was trying to wait for Ryan on that one, but yeah, wow, yeah.
They say, hey, D, what they say? Yo, you gotta pack your shit up. It's time, buddy. You tired of the complaints.
Yes.
Tired of everybody talk. Yo, you gotta get your stuff.
Illustrious career he did, man, but he absolutely
and if I listen, man, I'm not even gonna get into it. My man CP, man.
Go ahead.
That's my dude right there. The NBA did him dead dirty.
Oh, D's never gonna forget this
one. I'm never gonna forget it because it's not right. That was my first time when I started to put together my tinfoil hat. I had some tinfoil from a hamburger I was eating. And then I heard that they say he couldn't go to the Lakers.
No, it didn't start there. Now, come on.
Oh yeah, oh man, that's why I was like, oh shit. So let me get this hamburger, aluminum foil, start putting me a little beanie together. First it was a kufi, that's like a little aluminum kufi, you know, like the 5%ers, and then it went to a full blown hat. Cause I'm like, golly gee, this don't make no sense, y'all.
Mm.
But for them to tell that man, hey, your card sheet don't work no more, that ain't right, man.
Hey, man, that's why I tell people, man, there's a certain thing, indeed, where I tell people, man, you could stay too long in the business.
Yeah. Any business.
Any business. Sometimes you got to know when it's time to go.
Yeah.
To D-Dub's point about the old line bowing gracefully out, you know, we got a line that just won't leave. He just keeps hanging around.
Yo, no Roger, no rerun, no rain.
The line at the door.
Yo, is he a squatter?
Hey, get outside, man.
Is he a squatter?
We got a line in the NBA that won't leave, man.
Yeah.
It's just,
and he thinks that people are there to see him.
No, they're not. But that's the self-awareness about that. He doesn't have.
But he's never had it.
No,
he's never been like self-aware or being able to read the room like that. If you really look at him.
That line that was out there trying to catch Bugs Bunny, looked like a dope fiend line. Oh, yeah. You're Bugs. Puma.
Oh,
yeah, my man Puma. Pete. That's him. That's him.
Oh, Pete Puma. Yo,
but that line, he won't.
Pull him up, D. Pull him up.
Yo, if you don't know who Pete Puma is, go Google it, man.
Yo, go on YouTube. Pete Puma, man. But yeah, this line, he won't leave. So yeah, I hear you on Ant-Man and stuff, man. And I think Ant-Man is a great player. I really do, man. But they won't. This commissioner, Adam Silver, and I'm just going on record, man. Just gonna go on record, man. He's not really good at what he does, man. In my opinion, man.
Yeah, he might have been a hell of a lawyer. But this stuff here,
Just
Yeah,
commit.
yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, David Stern is rolling over in his grave. I mean, other than probably the global part of it, he might have been he's doing his job there. But as far as the domestic part of the NBA, the United States, it's not that good at all.
If we put up this picture, Pete, we gonna get sued.
No, I mean, as long as you don't have Pete talking, though.
No, it's just my man.
Pete Puma.
I can't do this, man.
I'll get it for you, man.
Yo, man.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, that's him.
That's my man up there.
Hold on, I got you. There he goes.
Okay,
There you go, Pete.
Hey.
I don't know you doing, get a cup of tea.
Oh, Pete Puma.
Oh shoot! So this lion won't leave, man. So he just, I mean, I
He ain't got nowhere to go. He's homeless. Yeah, nowhere to go. I'm going nowhere. Hey, all right, Pete.
I'm gonna bring my kids.
Yeah.
We're gonna stay right here.
Hey, Pete, come on now. It's time to closing up now.
Hey.
All right, then I'll see you. I'll see.
Oh, hold on. I gotta go to the bathroom one more time. Hold on.
And never come back. We sitting in the bathroom with a couch in the bathroom and a TV on and shit.
If I may, just riddle me for 2 minutes, man. For 2 minutes, man. I don't see nobody else. So the Lakers don't want it, right? The Lakers don't want it, right? I don't see even his hometown, because everybody keeps saying, this whole, I'm talking. Why would the Cavaliers mess up what they got?
Well, you heard Mike Tyson's son said, right? He already said.
Yeah.
All right, that's all you need to know.
Yeah. He said this is whose town?
Yeah.
Whose house? He didn't say his house, but he said,
that's my man's house there, man.
Yeah, that's his house.
Yeah. And he earned it.
And he earned it, rightfully so.
We ain't fitting the. Excuse me, and this is the point, and I'm not going to believe it, man. The point is this, real serious, man. His usage of the ball is too high to play with any other good players. That's part one. He won't get up off the ball. And people evidently are not willing to tell him to give the ball up.
No.
He's not going to do anything but hurt the team unless he changes. He would be listen, if he could do a Kevin Durant, but he doesn't shoot that good. We can come in and do his thing and just say, I'm out. He don't do that.
He's not a shooter, man.
Yep.
He can shoot, but he's not a shooter.
He's not a shooter, right? And he don't play no defense. So the fact that he refuses to play defense, even if he's not really playing any offense.
You sound like Pete Puma right there, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. He won't play defense. So
I know people are mad. I'm sorry we're talking about your precious LeBron, man, but it's the facts, man. It's just
but no, it's serious business. Like you can tell the numbers went down, the stats, right? So his usage, whatever, the plus minus and the minus plus, whatever the heck it is, when he's on the court, it's there. And that's just what the truth is, man. I ain't mad at that, man. Like I don't even know that, man.
Nobody's mad, man.
You can see the stats though. And you can see the things he does. So his man. And I'm not gonna let this go ever. Right? So his man Draymond damn near punched AR-15 while setting a pick. The dudes on the Lakers was doing the right thing. They're about to get at Draymond. And LeBron steps in front of him. What in the F are we doing? And the fact that nobody is said anything. Not on TV, not in the sky, not on the internet. Nobody.
It's funny. It's funny how that works, right? It's funny how nobody.
I can't do it with dudes on this.
These cats. These cats. But if it was the other way around, or if it had happened they would have been saying something. You know what I mean? So
this is how I know when dudes say, he could have played in the 90s. No, he couldn't have.
Right.
Because if you do that in the 90s, Oakley is going to slap your face off.
Listen, just going back to what DA was saying earlier, there's so many young stars like Segun in Houston, Jalen Williams and OKC, A-Man Thompson also, Evan Mobley, those guys, man. The NBA is
and the dude, his son was better than my man in Detroit, because that was the game he was watching.
Kay Cunningham, correct? Yes.
Yeah, his son's better than all them dudes.
So the NBA is in really good hands, man. But you just got to give it to them to take care of it, and I believe they absolutely take care of it, man. So let me move on to the other hardwood floor, the college basketball floor, and yeah, you're gonna love this one. On the eve of March Madness, the biggest discussion in college hoops is whether to expand the NCAA tournament is once again on hold. But what that means for teams, fans, and the future of the sport is far from settled. The NCAA officials in 2026 here announced that they will not discuss expansion of the men's and women's basketball tournament field until after the 2026 March Madness ends.
Thank you.
Conventions have been ongoing. Conversations have been ongoing with ideas floated around expanding the tournament from 68 teams to 72 or even 76 as early as 2027.
Why?
NCAA President Charlie Baker has publicly supported the idea of expansion, saying there are good reasons to grow the field. Baker noted that discussions with television partners CBS, Warner Brothers continue, and that logistical challenges like travel and structuring the bracket are central to the decision process. Historical context, the NCAA tournament last expanded from 64 to 68 teams in 2011 with the introduction of the first four and hasn't changed since. Expansion will require adjustments for both men and women's tournament, including competitive fairness and cost considerations. DA, your thoughts on this? This is usually your wheelhouse.
Greed. It's just greed.
I agree. Well, just like the NFL. Yeah, we need 18 games. Why?
You don't need more teams. And the teams, every team can get to where they need to go. I haven't heard like any stories from the last 20 years of NCAA teams saying, "Oh man, we had to hitchhike to the game." No, they can get there. There's usually a bus there, and they in a nice hotel wherever the venue's at, and they go play. And they come back.
The bands.
Yeah, it's all good. Your kids are well taken care of, and they go play and get it in. There's really not much else that they're doing. I'm not sure where the need is, because when you say the first thing the guy said was television, and that then you already answered your question, man. Right? So if you talk about the need to do it, and the next thing you say is television. Well, television is money. So that's all you need. That's all you're talking about is the money. So I'm not, Otis, you're going to get the heck up out of here. Yeah. So you can't. It's all about the money, man. And I think even with a 68 team field.
Yeah, I agree.
I understand. Now, the reality is NIL is going to make the 68 team field better. There'll be more parity, more teams will be playing, doing what they do, right? But because, you'll have better athletes, or, the money will keep dudes there, and, not so many one and dones, should make for a better tournament this year. I believe that. But point still remains that we don't need any more teams. So,
yeah.
Nope. We don't need no more teams.
Because you got to start faking this whole, sorry, D, but my thing is you got to stop faking the student athlete thing if you're going to do that.
Yeah, that's
because you don't care about these kids going to class if you're adding that many more games.
Facts.
So
I just excuse me. When I read this article, when I saw it, and this article came up tonight, and I was like, well, why? It's just like the expansion of the college football. Why do we need more? Scarcity. We always talk about on this show how scarcity is a good thing. Mm-hmm. Right? D-Dubs just talked about it with, oh my God, I can't see Barry Bonds. Well, turn on the TV. There, you know what? There was a time, and I'm probably going to date myself. There was a time.
Oh, Pete Puma did it already. Go ahead.
Well, there was a time when, there was a time when the three of us, we couldn't watch Knick games at home Knick games. I saw every 41 Knicks games on the road back in the day on WWR Channel 9 New York City. Guess what? The other were on MSG, and at the time, cable was early, and
we didn't have it.
And we didn't have it. It wasn't in our area. So the only time I got to see the Knicks wear their home white, I hate the fact that they wear the solids at home, but the Knicks really don't, is during the national televised game. And it meant something. It was special. So you can see what I'm saying? You know, when the Yankees and the Mets played in spring training, it's like, oh, wow, you get to see, you know, the Yankees and Mets, cross, do their thing. But now with the advent of streaming, all that stuff, you get to see everything. And so now more is more. And, why you need 16 teams in the NCAA college football playoff? What's the matter with what they got now? What was mad with that? In the words of DA says just go back to the computers and just call it a day. And that'll end everything.
Yo, we use AI for everything else. I mean,
oh no, AI is not good. It's taking over the world. It's going to take over NCAA. No,
we use AI for everything else. Why can't we use it to get the proper teams in?
You use it for that email you sent to your boss today, telling him off.
Yeah.
I know you did. You use it to call out sick.
Not me per se, folks. He's not talking to me per se. He's just in general. But go ahead. Yeah.
You use it, but DA said we can't, put the numbers in there and declare national championship. DA's just mumbling on it for his breath out.
Yeah.
I don't want to curse. It's just stupid.
You fine, man. We 56 minutes in, but
yeah, it was just stupid. I don't understand the arguments, man. I really don't understand the arguments, man. You wouldn't even know if it was a computer. If they switched up one day and just put the computers on and did it, you wouldn't even know. You would have no freaking idea to be told.
I'm almost certain they do it now.
I am.
I'm almost certain they do it now with some of the stuff that's going. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, come on. But
it's I don't know, man.
In order to be a fair college football thing going forward, they're going to have to. They'll see they're going to have to sooner or later.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me go to this other story on the hardwood in the college sports. Mike Mills, our resident college sports guy. We can get Mike doing some stuff here. This is from CBS Sports from Kyle Boone. Today, the Chasers post we break down one of the college basketball's hottest narratives, an elite freshman superstar impact, and the drama surrounding his availability. Darren Peterson continues to flash generational talent, but questions about his consistency and his health are now dominating discussion for Kansas' national title. So let's dive into it. Darren Peterson is widely regarded as the top player in college basketball and a projected #1 pick for the 2026 NBA draft, thanks to his scoring ability, athleticism, and size. In a recent game versus Oklahoma, in Kansas' 81-69 road win over Oklahoma State, Peterson scored efficiently early, including 20 of his 23 points in the first half, but was removed with 17-22 remaining and did not return. Yeah, we low managing and available concerns. This is not an isolated incident. Peterson has left multiple games early this season, BYU, Iowa State, and Oklahoma State, and was a last-minute non-participant against Arizona despite warm-ups. The pattern has raised significant concerns about his availability and his consistency.
I think the NBA will have to deal with it, but I'm not thinking he's low managing. The boy is bad. Like, he's nice.
He's nice. Yes.
But like when my son played in high school, man, he had a running back. That was really, really, really good too. But he had I don't know what the heck it's called, man. Not MS. Sickle cell, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's a cramp up. Like his whole body would cramp.
Mm-hmm.
Like his whole body would catch a cramp. Like it happened all the time. So when he was right, he was right. When his blood levels got wrong, they was wrong. So my thought is at this point in time, that kid may have something, that he has to deal with or is trying to deal with, and hopefully, there'll be a team that's willing to take him in the NBA and understanding what his issue is, and have him play when he his body is right or whatever. Like, it's not like a thing where I forgot they didn't like give him electrolytes and that would solve it. Like, your dude's whole body would just clamp up. So I think it is, but either way, I think the article is just, and I think it's a great point, and I can't knock it, right? Because the reality is the kid, he may be sick. It may be something else going on with him. It may be something else going on with the kid, but we'll see. Because if it's just, load management, then that'll probably work in the NBA, because that's what we do here.
Listen, man. Listen. I really don't care. This is the rules y'all created in NCAA, and these guys are taking advantage of it. You're paying these cats, so they could get the money here, or they could get it at the kid. Yo, if he doesn't, I'm not mad at him that he wants to protect himself as a top draft pick, and he knows it. He knows he's a top draft pick. Hey, I got no complaints, because y'all created this monster. So he wins either way.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at if he's playing within the rules of this is what y'all created. Yo, man. Hey, I'm sorry,
Shout out to VLAC for watching. Appreciate it, bro. No, VLAC, we did not talk about it, but I'll bring it up here. About Adam Silver, no incentive to lose. NBA analyst proposes abolishing the draft to completely erase tanking. So, Commissioner, and this is from, who's this from here? Terrence Jordan of, I'll get the publication here in a little bit, but he says, Commissioner Adam Silver stepped up during the All-Star weekend and essentially declared war on everyone harming the integrity of the game. The problem is there's the proven data to show that tanking works. Only 5 players can be on the court at a time for a basketball team. And so getting one truly special player can completely change the team's fortune. Many of the best teams in the league are where they are because they had at least one terrible year record-wise. That's how Spurs got Victor Wembanyama, the Wolves got Anthony Edwards, and the Pistons got Cade Cunningham, for example. He says, let me just read this quote here. No draft. You still got the salary cap. If you want to go to Cooper Flag, $45 million a year, coming out of draft, do it. He's a free agent. Everybody's coming out as a free agent with no draft. There's no incentive to lose. There's none. It's not a matter of odds, anything else. There's no incentive. He elaborated. I'm trying to get who said this quote here. Is it Dan Le Batard? Hold on. Let me see if it's right, because I want to make sure.
Yeah, because I'm like, how the hell does it work then?
That's my thing. Yeah.
How does what work?
They're not having a draft.
Yeah, if we're all in the same thing, and you're a free agent, that means we paying cats $100 million straight out of college. Is this what we're doing? Because it'll be the highest bid then, right?
Yeah,
that's what it would be, the highest bid. That man is stupid. The man is stupid, because for him not to forward think out the process, where there's at the end of the process there's a salary cap. How do you do that? That's
here. Well, from where this is what they said. The NBA plans to implement significant rule changes to curb tanking started in 2026-2027 season. While a specific combination of measures has not been finalized, the league is considering 7 primary concepts to overhaul the draft lottery and pick protections.
Okay.
Rule changes, proposed actions, draft lottery odds. Odds may be allocated based on 2 years rolling record rather than a single season.
Well, 2 years rolling record, you need to relegate them if you're bad 2 years in a row.
Y'all better listen to DA. DA been talking this relegation since we've been on the show. That's facts.
So what it says, lottery timing, freezing lottery odds at the trade deadline, or another fixed in-season date to eliminate late season race.
So if you freeze the odds at the All-Star break, the teams that don't have any odds at all, and like, so you got the middle team, like we talk about in the NBA and the NFL, where you're a middle team, we're like, well, you're not low enough to get a hot pick, but you're not good enough to win a championship. If they get frozen at the trading deadline, then those teams ain't got to play the rest of the year.
Right.
What are we playing for? We know we ain't gonna get the number 1 pick, and we sure enough ain't good enough to win a championship. So why are we here?
Here's the next one. Pick protection limits. They thinking about first round picks can only be protected in the top 4 outside the top 14, eliminating mid lottery protections, i.e. top 8.
And that hurts the players. I mean, see, this is where things get funky. This is supposed to be done to hurt the teams.
Mm-hmm.
If you're messing with the players' money, then you're hurting the players. The players ain't tanked. They in college.
Here's the consecutive pick bans. So teams may be barred from picking in the top 4 in consecutive years or after consecutive bottom 3 finishes.
So again, the players on the team that on a bad team don't have a chance to get a player to make them a good team.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, man, find the teams. Nobody's not going to do that, man. Because the commissioner works for the teams. He works for the owners. He's never going to do anything to hurt the owners.
I got 2 more for you. Success-based bans. Teams that reach the conference finals may be prohibited from picking in the top 4 the following year. And then here's the next one. Lottery expansion. And extending the lottery to include all 8 play-in tournament teams.
Nah.
So that's it. That's what you got.
Stop.
I mean, just include all 30 then.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Let OKC get the number 1 pick. You know what I'm saying?
But see, and then you got that too, right? So like I said, man, that guy is he thinks we're stupid or he's stupid, right? So because look at a team like OKC, who got to where they're at because they made Presky made good moves, got a lot of picks, let go of a lot of baggage from prescription P to Westbrook, got rid of what's the man name? KD bounced, got rid of players, and then there was one point in time he had like 6 number 1s. And 6 number 1s got him a championship in 2 years. The reality is, Gilgeous is in he's with the Clippers. Traded picks, got Gilgeous. So it's not like what you're doing is actually hurting the people that you're not needing to hurt.
Correct.
It's not their fault.
Well, that's what is it? Management,
owners of teams. It's got to go back to the owners.
So let me just be clear, Kev. Let the folks know what I just read was proposed anti-tanking rule changes starting 2026-27. So those are proposed. So we'll see what happens from there.
V-Like, that's a good point. The Hornets are absolutely following what OKC has laid out. Absolutely,
yeah. And they got a year left.
Yep, and they're playing right now. They're playing in the Queen City. They are 53-52, I think, at the half against the Rockets.
Yeah, they actually need to lose a few more. But they're playing though, right? So they got their streak. You can't say they was tanking. They had an 8-game winning streak.
Nah, they're
9-game.
Yeah, 9-game win, and they're playing right now against the Rockets. They're playing them tough right now, man.
Playing them hard right there. So
and they may own some picks from somebody else, unlike the Knicks who have none. But like I say, man, I'm not
Mikal Bridges, huh?
Yeah, but I'm not mad at Mikal. Get your money, bro. Yeah. My point is real serious, though. My serious point is that all the moves that I hear that this guy's talking about hurt the players. Right? We need to hurt the owners because the owners are the one that says, "Okay, Sacramento, you're winning the game. We're going to take out all." Oh no, it was Utah, my team. and we try to get to 25. We strive for 25, right? But
I agree with you. This is hurting players. It's not hurting the owners.
yeah, you
the
get to halftime of the game, and the Jazz sit down all their stars.
Yeah,
that's the problem. That's the problem.
Owners are the ones that saying, "Hey, no, you can't win." Or
And you got to hit them with $1 million up, $1 million.
If not the owners, is the GM is doing something, but the GM work for the owner. So I mean, they all connected. So
to the owners, man. Correct.
Yeah.
So
they're connected.
I don't know, man. It's just what it is. Let me move on to hockey real quick. To the women's.
Congratulations.
Hold on to the women.
Yep.
2026. So, and this is from CBS Sports. Like I said, they won in my opener. They beat Canada women's hockey Olympic team. The U.S. Team USA stunned long-standing rival Canada with a 2-1 victory to claim the gold medal in women's hockey at the 2026 Winter Olympics in Milan Cortina. Canada scored first. Canada opened the scoring with a short-handed goal by Kristen O'Neill, giving the Canadians a 1-0 lead most of the game. Hillary Knight, yes, the infamous Hillary Knight ties the game. She's a bad woman on that rink, man. With just over 2 minutes left in regulation, legendary captain Hillary Knight tied it for U.S., setting the stage for overtime and breaking Olympic scoring records in the process. Golden OT goal in overtime. Megan Keller, a 3-time Olympian, decked around defenders and fired the game-winning backhanded shot to secure the goal for U.S. With 4:07 into overtime. The U.S. entered the final having dominated the field, outscoring opponents by a wide margin, and recorded multiple shutouts on their way to the title and the gold medal. The showdown marked another chapter in one of the sport's fiercest rivalry, USA versus Canada, where the Americans now boost back-to-back Olympic golds and recent dominance. We're going to see if we can have Dan to break it all down this weekend for you, man. Dan can't be with us tonight. You know, life is lifing. And I'm just kind of filling in for Dan, man. But I wanted to acknowledge the women's Olympic hockey team for doing their thing, man. So shout out to the ladies for doing their thing. And in the men's, we got the men's. They advanced by beating Sweden 2-1 overtime in the quarterfinals. Slovakia reached this round at a 62 win over Germany. So Slovakia and USA will hook up in the semifinal match as Canada and Finland will hook up in the other semifinal match as Canada won their game over Czechia, 4-3 in an overtime thriller as well. So we can see if Dan has some availability this week, and he'll break it down when it comes to hockey and the Olympics, man. It's been exciting, been very exciting, man. So, like I said, I'm not Dan K. I'm the host and moderator, but Dan will be with us this weekend. Yeah. Hopefully, he can break it down. Shout out to Dan and his absence. And real quick, we just jumped to football real quick. The Dolphins, they cut Tyreek Hill. Thoughts? I'll start off with D-Dubs.
I mean, it's just how fast that Miami Dolphins. I mean, they was just up. You know what I'm saying? They was just on the mountaintop for close to it, or they was getting. It seemed like everything was coming together. Then all of a sudden, it just Tua takes hits, and then they have a bad year. McDaniels is gone, and then Tyreek Hill. They look like they're going into another rebuild or try to figure things out. Tyreek Hill broke his leg. It was easy. It was just probably time to move on for that whole thing. I don't know what they're going to do with the Tua thing. I guess he's going to be out. Maybe Ewers take over. I don't know. No, DA's checking his head. Oh no, but they definitely retooling, man. So they got a new coach, new everything. It's just God bless y'all down there in South Florida, man. Yo, it's gonna be a minute.
There's some couple quarterbacks. You got Kyler Murray. He's looks like Arizona's gonna move on from him, I should say. Excuse me. Where does he land? Where does Tua go?
Oakland A's.
Oh, Kyler Murray's a bad man on that baseball diamond, man. That's what DA been saying. He should have went to baseball.
He's so stupid ass.
Hey, is it too late?
Well, if that was my son, I'd be beating him still. That's what I'm saying. He'd be getting the ass whooping for 20 years. So you can play baseball 20 years. Your little midget ass can't play no. God damn it, sorry.
Hey, it's okay. It's a small person ass. Small person ass should have been playing baseball. Is it too late for him to?
Yeah, it's too late. Shoot, he can't hit nothing now.
Yeah. I don't know, Kev. I don't know what the landing spot is.
Listen, I wouldn't take him.
Hey, you gonna have to find a coach who's gonna be able to deal with that and be able to set him up in a Doug Flutie style. I don't know. He's not Doug Flutie. I don't know if that's gonna work. You know, I don't know, man. It might be the end of the road, man, because I really don't see it.
End of the road.
Yeah, boys to men. Yeah, it might be the end of the road for these guys. I mean, what's this Max Crosby thing? Is he moving around too?
Nah, Max is trying to get dudes to come there.
Okay. I've been hearing that Max Crosby moving on. I didn't read it or nothing. So okay,
he calling people up.
They got a new coach. Shout out to the Raiders. They got a new coach, and probably they're going to try. Not probably. They're trying to change the culture around.
Yeah, I mean, if you're there, man, it's got to start with you. You know what I'm saying? You can't be at the organization and say this sucks, that sucks, and then you're not trying to make be the change while you're there. But what the hell I know? It takes. I guess it's easier said than done.
NFL free agency starts on March 11th, less than a month from now. So,
we cooking. All right.
So look out for that. Then the draft is in April. There's a bunch of people out for free agency. I was just going through the list here.
Anything notable? Anybody?
I mean, just a bunch of people on here.
Free agents. Right? The MVP of the Super Bowl is free agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, running backs go though. It don't.
But football is different like that, man. I mean, you could be the MVP one year and then be you the free agent and be on the market, be somewhere else.
Yeah, gotcha, man. Definitely, man. Great show tonight, man. Let's give us the applause. Got some card shots. Card shots. I'll start with the DA. What you got for us, sir? Before we
everybody take care of yourself. Be cool. I'm sorry, little people. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. We appreciate that, man. D-Dubs, what you got for us, sir?
Everybody have a fantastic weekend. I think we got a good fight weekend this weekend. February 21st through 22nd features Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios. He's gonna try it again.
Go get him.
Yeah, in a major welterweight title fight in the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada on Saturday night. So that's going on this weekend.
What Boots doing, man? What Boots doing? Nothing, right?
Boots fought, what was it, last year? I think late last year. But other than that, I haven't heard much from him. Look out for Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. to be fighting here. Also,
I told you about that.
in Africa. If you're willing to go to Africa, go see Floyd and Mike. Get it on.
Gotcha.
What's the matter, DA? You sleep? Hey, man. Hey, y'all told me to. This is just what it is. This is the new age. I'm trying to get past it. I'm glad I had a week off. I might need another week off to get my mind right because sports is changing, folks. Sports is changing.
Content is king. Content
COE, man. You know what I'm saying? Content over everything, and this is what is going on, man.
Content over competition. Yeah.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
Today in sports, I'm going to try to pick up here from Ryan. Lou Gehrig signed a contract with the New York Yankees for $39,000 back in 1935. On today, February 19th, the NFL in 1965 on this day began using 6 officials during games. 1977, Rod Gabera of the New York Rangers scored his 1,000th point.
Wow.
In 1996, Charles Barkley, then of the Phoenix Suns, got his 10,000th career rebound. He became only the 10th NBA player to reach 20,000 points and 10,000 rebounds in his career. And in 1996, Patrick Roy of the Colorado Avalanche became the second youngest NHL goaltender and 12th overall to reach 300 career victories. And that's what happened in sports on February 19th today. What you got, DA? Go ahead, sir.
I'm sorry. Hey, please, everyone, beat this one up. Put this in the comments.
Put it in the comment section.
Listen, if Anthony Davis stopped playing basketball today,
Ooh.
is he still top 75? I say that because I want the world to wonder, should we do these lists while guys are playing, or should we wait till the story's over before we start ranking people?
And I wonder.
I think you can have like the person that are, you can have lists that the top 75 that are playing.
Yeah.
You can have that list, but
not all the time.
Yeah, not all the time, because listen,
the book ain't finished.
Listen, we joke about street clothes and all that stuff. I hate that he gets hurt like that and all that stuff. I really do.
I do.
Yeah.
And for real talk.
And unfortunately, that's just been part of his career.
Right.
You look at some players like Grant Hill. What would happen if Grant Hill wasn't all the time? You know,
when Vince Carter, Vince Carter has, he etched his name in the games. So he solidified, but he got hurt. He got cut down short.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of players that got cut short.
Yeah, like for me, I'm like, okay, is AD better than Bernard King? Yeah. Well, think about it.
Nah, at least Bernard would go down there and bang a little bit.
Yeah. I'm still taking Bernard.
Because AD don't want to bang down low.
Yeah, I'm taking Bernard.
I'm not. Is he better than Brad Daugherty? Is he? It's like you think about players in the past that got skipped by dudes whose story is not finished yet. I'll give you that you could put Steph up there right now, LeBron right now, and like that's other guys playing right now. I don't see nobody else. And peace to Pete Puma, my man.
Pete.
Hey, you just talked about Brad Daugherty. Brad Daugherty, former North Carolina alum, also played NBA basketball, and he was also part of the Hayek Motorsports NASCAR team.
Yeah. Right.
Up in Harrisburg, North Carolina. That's where he was based out of, man. So
Brad gets overlooked a whole lot.
Yeah,
Brad was nice.
He's very nice.
Yeah,
Brad was nice.
Yeah,
that's also because we went through a time when AD got his thing where people were disrespecting like a whole generation. We ain't down with the 90s, or the 90s are whack.
With the 90s.
Yeah, like I could tell you dudes in the 90s that he wasn't better than. Like he wasn't better than Sean Kemp. He wasn't better than Mitch Richmond.
He's not better than Rasheed Wallace.
Listen. None of my power forwards
don't get the.
None of my power forwards, right? He's not better than Chris Webber, Rasheed Wallace, Tim Duncan. What's the other dude, man? I was there.
Ben Baker.
I guess
Derek Coleman.
Come on, man! Like, stop it, y'all.
Bro, stop. What we talking about, man? Listen,
the 90s.
Y'all can talk whatever y'all. Yo,
no, that's what I'm saying. Yo, beat that one up for me, man. Let's get some people mad at us, man. All right,
it's all right. Put it in the comment section. Let us know.
Yeah, man.
Anthony Davis,
crazy,
better than them names that I named. I don't think so.
Cause I'll put AD up versus Rasheed, and you'll see it is no.
They don't want that.
Yeah,
they do not want
competition there, man. So
if Kevin Garnett,
just physicality.
No.
Oh man, come on, Rasheed's game. He had to shoot. He's better than him. Forget it. Period. All right, folks. Good night. One love to everyone. Thank you for reaching out this week, y'all.
Yeah. Shout out to all the.
Yeah.
Oh, to Wendy and Ryan and E, and we already gave the shout to Dan O. We'll be here next week, man, and we'll be here Saturday for baseball, right, Kel?
Yeah, we'll be here Saturday for baseball. Over the hockey, the finals for the
We'll be
Olympics
done
for the
by
guy
then.
by
Yeah.
then. So
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be here for it.
we'll do that. So listen, we're going to get on behalf of the host for Dowdy, for Dan K, and for James Warren, the angry one, and for Alvin. Can't forget about my main man, Alvin. Yo, this is
Hey,
Chase.
shout out to Al.
Man, y'all be. Hey, man, talk to you
Peace.
later. Peace.
You've been locked in with Sports Chasers, where conversation doesn't follow trends, it follows the game. If you rock with the discussion, tap in, subscribe, and join the community that keeps sports real. Until next time, stay locked, stay sharp, and keep chasing sports the right way.